Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Cabrera going back to the track. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
In the second spot tonight.
Striding into the box, Marcell Ozuna, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gardner's after it. 2 gone. Josh Donaldson gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on.
Donaldson.
Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. Peralta is there and he'll put it away to retire the side. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Leading off for Toronto, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Out in front of it, strike one. Trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike, too. And this is swung on and missed as Gardner's a strikeout victim, 1 away. Jimmy Rollins will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball one. 1 out, nobody on. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. Ball three now to Rollins. 3-1.
1 strike.
Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Freeman is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Melky Cabrera gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Feliz moves over, and that ends the inning. Cole Calhoun will stand in now, and as you can see, he enters play. Lynn looks in. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Smoke the other way. High and deep to left. Gardner going back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Freddie Freeman will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here.
Batting sixth, left fielder,
A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Batting 7.
Solo shot to right center as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead. Swing and a ball line hard towards short, but right at the shortstop for the second out. Wellington Castillo will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exact.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Mark Teixeira strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed by Teixeira as he's a strikeout victim here, 1 away.
Batting 5th.
In now, David Peralta. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit sharply toward the right side. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Hanley Ramirez will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And he reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. Adeiny Echeverria steps in here to start out their half of the
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. Lynn gets the sign, coming at him with the 0-1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Center fielder
Ender Inciarte will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Hit out towards second. Jeanette has it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now to the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He flew out in his last at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he looks like a new man out there as this is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Carlos Corcoran will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. That's lifted the other way out to left. Feliz over to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Asdrubal Cabrera will stand in, and you see the slow start by the numbers as he's struggling to crack 200 on this new season. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind 0 balls and 2 strikes.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Second baseman, Scooter Jeanette.
Right side. Freeman's got it. The tag, and he is out. Josh Donaldson is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Josh Donaldson is, of course, one of the greatest players in the game today. But before he was a pro, he had a really nice college career at Auburn, the same program that has turned out other greats such as Frank Thomas, Bo Jackson, and Timmy Hudson.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Yeah, Donaldson primarily played catcher at Auburn, where he was a preseason All-American and an All-Star in the prestigious Cape Cod League.
Yeah, and it's no surprise that he got to play in that Cape League. So many of the major's best players have come through that summer league. and it's really become one of the most treasured aspects of amateur baseball. If you're a baseball fan, it's definitely worth checking out the Cape to go down there to watch baseball.
Ground ball right side. Fielded by Jeanette. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Freddie Freeman. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
Peralta's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Leading off the inning, Brett Gardner, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's retired here, 1 away. Jimmy Rollins is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Well, at least he was able to get it into the outfield, and that's more than most of his teammates can say so far.
Into the seats, 0-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Now Rollins swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2. 2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th, and that'll bring forth Melky Cabrera, the center fielder. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to third. Donaldson's there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Julian Feliz heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Left fielder, Julian.
Popped high in the air. Ramirez is there for it. 1 out. Colton Wong stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. In the air out to left. After it is Gardner. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Wellington Castillo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Cabrera's after it. And that's the 3rd out. Leading off the inning, Mark Teixeira, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 1-1.
1 strike.
One and two.
1-2.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. David Peralta stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Hanley Ramirez in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
And with some of these guys, it's like they're in an 0-2 count before they even come to the plate.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Number 17.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Corcoran.
Carlos Corcoran is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
Castillo waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Adeiny Echeverria steps in here to lead off the 6th as the rain continues to fall here.
Well, I'm glad I'm up in this cozy booth with you guys because it kind of looks pretty miserable down there to me.
Lynn's ready. 0-1 on its way. Hit down the third baseline. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Ender Inciarte will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Rollins. Marcelo Zuna will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gardner on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Josh Donaldson will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Runners back. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Oh, and he botches it. Cole Calhoun strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. High in the air out to center field. Cabrera's there. And that retires the side. Leading off the inning as Drubal Cabrera, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Scooter Gennett stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Brett Gardner stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now a swing and a fly ball. Calhoun sprinting after it, but this will land foul shy of the wall. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Freddie Freeman is set to get us started for the late innings of this one. Lynn steps into his windup. First pitch on the way. Line to the right side. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th. Julian Feliz steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the 2nd. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Colton Wong will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips.
Been hitting the ball pretty well, though, despite the offer so far.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Wellington Castillo will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. Fouled straight back. 2 out with the man at first. Ball 1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
So the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins, steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at-bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
And on 1 pitch, he's retired. So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th, and that'll bring forth Melky Cabrera, the center fielder. Check swing grounder to the right side. Freeman gloves it, and here's Freeman at first himself to record the out. The first baseman, Mark Teixeira, will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Adeiny Echeverria comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
This guy just continues to pound the strike zone. He's thrown a first pitch strike to 90% of the batters he's faced. Look how late we are into this ball game, and that's the difference for him.
Liner towards second, and this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th. Ender Inciarte will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. High pop-up. Ramirez is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Marcell Ozuna will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Runners on first with one down. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. Chopped weakly to the left. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Josh Donaldson takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. Leading off the inning, David Peralta, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, he started off this way, and he continues on. He's throwing first pitch strikes to 80% of the batters he's faced, and we're late in this ballgame, and that's why he's on top.
Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Wong, and he's retired, one away. Hanley Ramirez stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Set to deliver the 0-1. Grounded to short. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Carlos Corcoran will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far.
Just getting under it right now. See if you can make an adjustment and keep that top hand strong this time.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
He's feeling it now. I mean, this is turning into a clinic out there.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll... Striding in to start the 9th, Cole Calhoun, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Zach Roscoe come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gardner giving chase. He's got it 1 away. Freddie Freeman steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down. Julian Feliz will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First offering on its way. Drilled on the ground to short. Rollins is there, and the ball hops on Teixeira, but he's able to stay with it. Nice play for the final out. Asdrubal Cabrera will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game. Scooter Gennett will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Brett Gardner makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Donaldson in foul ground makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
You have to figure he'll probably be replaying that one hit he allowed over and over in his mind tonight. Nevertheless, he was absolutely brilliant on the mound all throughout.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Blue Jays, no runs, just 1 hit, no errors. They left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 30 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Rogers Center, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support.